You're watching David's Grand Sports Report.
When you call for just any ambulance service, you never know what you might get. But when you call Vital Care at 423-562-9370, you'll get an experienced staff, experienced and professional people who know what the word emergency really means. Don't just trust anyone. You do have a choice when it comes to ambulance service in this area. 562-9370. There were a lot of Cougar fans rooting for the Wildcats of Oak Ridge in a special Thursday night game against the Mavericks of Anderson County as they played Thursday night, hoping that the Mavericks would lose and the Cougars win to clinch the 3 AAA division or district. But it never happened. The Mavericks clinched the district with a 19-6 win at Oak Ridge Thursday night over the Wildcats. That means the Cougars will have to win to keep pace with the Mavericks. Now here's what the current standings look like as of this minute. Anderson County's in first place. They clinched first place with a 9-1 record. Campbell County comes in at 8-1, and with their game coming up against Powell Friday night. Oak Ridge comes in at 7-3. They're done for the season. They will make the playoffs though. Now here's another one. Knox Central is at 4-5. Powell's at 5-4, and Knox Central right now, if the season ended right now, Central would be in the playoffs, and Powell would be out. But Powell has to win in order to maybe have a chance for the playoffs. So Powell's got something to play for Friday night as the Cougars come in. Gibbs sits at 4-5. Clinton's at 3-6. Carnes and Knox Halls, forget about them. They're done. As we said, the Cougars will travel to Powell to face the Panthers, who still have a chance. We spoke with Justin Price this week, and we asked him if it mattered whether the Cougars won the district and all of that, or just made the playoffs. And here's what the coach had to say about that.
You know, it does. I think it just, we try not to get wrapped up into that as coaching staff and in our program right now during the season. And at the end of the year, if we're district champs, we'll look back on that and we'll be very humbled by it and be very proud of it. Right. I think it would be huge for our program, and think about where we were 2.5 years ago. To be even in the conversation in the district title is huge for our program and our kids. But if we can win it, it'll be the first one in school history, and it'll be something we'll be very proud of for years to come. But right now, we're just focused on beating Powell, and then whoever we play in the playoffs, whether we're a 1 seed or a 3 seed, it doesn't really matter to us. Every team in the playoffs is going to be a challenge, and we just got to be ready every Friday night.
And don't forget, you can follow the Cougars on 1450WLAF.com. Click on the helmet right there, the Cougar helmet, and you can follow the game live as they travel to Powell. Halloween Hoopla took place at Jellicoe High School Thursday night. They dressed up, they played some basketball. Up first, the JV boys took the floor against Knox Ambassadors, and they won big, 57-36. Now up next was the debut of the new ladies coach, Amanda Jackson. Now, these guys have only had 3 practice sessions, so she has these ladies playing better defense, and it showed last night as they lost. But they didn't lose by much. They only lost 41-31. I can remember a time when the Lady Blue Devils would have lost this game by 20 or more, and they would have gave up a lot more points. So look for the Lady Blue Devils to turn the corner very soon, and especially with number 25, Natasha Taylor and company. If they can get Taylor loose and she can score some buckets, they can win some games. Up next, the varsity hit the floor. There again, only 3 practices, and these guys played pretty good, as Justin Bolin, Austin Hunley and company won 80-64. Well, now we slowed Mike Reynolds down long enough to tell us a little bit about the team he has coming in this year, and here's what he had to say.
It is. This year we decided to bring another team in instead of doing a blue and white game to get a little bit more out of it. And I thought it went well. The kids enjoy it, our fans enjoy it, so we're looking forward to trying to do it every year.
Now, Mike, this game in too, it told you a lot about your team, and maybe what you work on.
It did. The Ambassadors, someone had told me 2 or 3 days ago that they were better than what people think, and they weren't a bad basketball team. We done some things different than what we'd normally do in a game, but they were a good challenge for only 3 days of practice, and I thought our kids responded fairly well. We still have a lot to work on, and we'll get back to work tomorrow, but I was proud of their effort. So it did. It showed us a lot of things that we have to work on.
Looks like it's going to come down to either Oneida or Jellicoe, as Wartburg lost about 8 players due to graduation, including the big man in the middle, so they may not be much pumpkin this year. So it's coming down, and looks like Oneida and Jellicoe. but we'll keep you posted. You know, lunch or dinner time's a great time to call Papa John's Pizza. It's always hot, fresh, and delivered to your door. And while you're listening to the Cougars game tonight, why not call 562-7272 and enjoy the best pizza anywhere. That's Papa John's Pizza. Calvary Christian Academy, quality academics and biblical character. You can receive both. All the things you want in a school for your child. Grade levels K through 12. Phonetic-based reading, individualized curriculum, diagnostic testing, character building, and biblical principles. For more information, contact Calvary Christian Academy, 2139 Jacksboro Pike, P.O. Box 1402, La Follette, Tennessee. Phone 423-562-7267. 423-562-7267. Okay, now here's some things coming up. The Campbell County Soccer League will have their season-ending tournament starting Saturday at 10 a.m. It's going to be a single-game elimination tournament, so it shouldn't take too long to get this one in. We'll be up there to get a little bit of that. After that, we got to shimmy on up to check out the Cougars basketball team, as they will be in action at John R.W. Brown Gymnasium when they will have a special scrimmage this Saturday up at John Brown Gym against William Blount and Scott County, and all that starts at 11 a.m. So we don't know where we're going to start first. We don't have a clue. We might go up there a while, go down to the soccer field for a while, go back up to the high school for a while, and I might just make myself dizzy. Who knows? And also, don't forget, November the 5th, that's a Tuesday, the Blue Devils will scrimmage the Cougars at John R.W. Brown Gymnasium, starting at 6 p.m. for the girls' game and 7 p.m. for the boys' game, and all that's to benefit Toys for Tots. And also, today, we want to congratulate Miss Hannah Owens. She's going to be signing a letter with the college today. We didn't get any details just yet, but she's going to sign at Campbell County High School this morning, and we'll get up there and cover that, and that's on a Friday, and we'll have a full report for you on Monday's Sports Report when we get back in here. Alrighty, that's all the local sports we've got for you today. Don't forget, the Cougars play at Powell tonight. We've got soccer going on Saturday, and we've got Cougar basketball going on Saturday. So either, man, we got a full weekend of sports. You've got all football, basketball, and you've got soccer going on. So don't forget all of that. Get out and support these young people. Hey, you guys stay with us too, because there's a whole lot more to come right here on WLAF. We'll see you later. Have a great weekend.